Hello, my name's Susan Everingham. I've written a math book called Preparing for Algebra that will help parents tutor their own children at home during this crisis. I started and ran the Homework Club for about 18 years, a nonprofit in the state of California for middle school students. Preparing for Algebra is the result of 20 plus years of helping children that suffer from math anxiety and other learning challenges. I'd like to introduce you to Preparing for Algebra for your homeschool student. This is a difficult time we're all experiencing, and I know that many parents are finding it difficult to continue their children's education. Preparing for Algebra is also listed on the California Department of Education's website. There are 3 special sections that will be helpful to parents: a math tutoring skills section, favorite mistakes, observable behaviors, and strategies to help you overcome academic issues. 80% of what your child needs to know to be successful with algebra is in this book. The book is written with very large font. It's also in black and white. There's no color, no cartoons, limiting distractions. There's one math concept per page, and every page has very few problems on it to help reduce stress. Every new content has an easy to understand example. There are bubble questions to aid in cognition. This helps your student verbalize what they know and what they don't know. There are no trick questions, there are no ambiguous questions, giving the student a sense of trust in themselves and this book. There are 8 chapters in this book. Chapter 1 starts simply, but immediately we begin using words instead of numbers. So you can see we've got 6 plus 8, this is page 2, taking out the plus sign using words plus or combined with. And you can also see the bubbles that will help your student, your child, verbalize what they know and what they don't know. I have found that most kids who struggle with math get very confused with word problems. So the book starts out very simply, which makes it easier for parents to use this book to tutor their children at home at this time. Basic math is concrete, and then algebra quickly becomes abstract. This simple training makes algebra much easier to learn. The helpful aids in this book are the bubbles, which will help a parent become their child's tutor. The questions in those bubbles inspire verbal communication and a deeper understanding of the math. An introduction to favorite mistakes and observable behaviors. Now, favorite mistakes are an example of messiness, or a child completing an assignment but not turning it in. I know some parents might trigger to that. It's a very real thing. The overall idea with the book is to take any shame or blame away from a student during their own learning process. By the end of the book, chapter 8, your student will already know sequencing, XY axes, intercepts, graphs, slope, so much more. The math tutoring skills will also guide the parent on how to tutor their child. You'll be happily surprised to see how quickly your child will learn algebra. Know that one-on-one tutoring in homeschool will have absolutely huge academic benefits for your student. Thank you for reviewing Preparing for Algebra. You'll find us on the CDE website, link below. You can purchase us on Amazon for $29.56, and additional support page-by-page tutorials on my YouTube channel, Preparing for Algebra. Don't let your children get too far behind. It's really difficult to catch up. Thank you again, and I look forward to virtually tutoring you and your child. Be safe, be healthy, be happy. Thank you again.